Även i New York kan man få sig en hederlig kopp kaffe och en svensk kanelbulle. Gunilla är på väg till det svenska kaféet Fika för att träffa sin väninna Linda.
How are you? God, you're late. You'll be late for your funeral. Have a seat.
That's what my mother always says.
Bet she does.
What kind of coffee would you?
Just
Black?
plain.
Black?
Yeah, that'd be
Black
great.
and a biscotti.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, Linda?
What?
You have to try a bulle.
This looks delicious. Oh, it's so good to see you. It seems like forever. So much has happened since then.
Yeah, you have to tell me all about it.
Well, I certainly haven't gotten married. Have you?
Oh, married? No. You know, I'm not looking. I have not been looking at all. I'm not interested. I don't know. Since Erika was born, it was like the interest of men just went out the window. Don't get me wrong. You know, I'm not saying that I'm never going to get married again, because I will. I will get married. But I want a real man who is going to stay with me, stay committed, and live for his family like my father did. He lived for my mother and me. He lived for us. I was his little star.
Have you had a date since she's been born?
That sounded terrible.
No, I'm just wondering. You never told me too much about dates.
You know, when it comes to men and relationships, the worst mistake I ever made was not staying with Lasse Hallström.
Staying with who?
Lasse Hallström was like head over heels in love with me. But I was in love with someone else, Patrick, at the time. We lived between Turks and Caicos and Monte Carlo, and he was from England, so we also went to London a lot. We kept the apartment in New York, so we had like a really great jet-set life. But Lasse, you know, being the wonderful film director he is and a wonderful human being, was the better choice. Because look, he married Lena Olin. He had a daughter shortly after. He was ready for what I was ready for.
You really should have married that one guy, I tell you.
Well, if you take a look at Lasse, I mean, he's a super attractive man. Young, too. So, yeah, that was a major mistake.
Well, I'm going to put my brain to work and see if I can come up with someone for you.
Yes.
I know this one guy that I think would be really nice for you.
Like a blind date. I've never been on a blind date. I don't know what that's like.
Oh, wow. The love of my life was a blind date.
Really? Well,
yeah.
it's always better to have a great recommendation like you that I would trust, you know, than going through these services is horrible, or the internet is horrible. It could be criminals. It could be murderers. You have to know his background.
I do. I know this man. You'd like him. Come on.
Okay, I'll do it.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
You'll like him. You will, really. Take care, sweetheart. I'll see you later.
We'll see you
Okay?
soon. I'll call you later, okay?
Yeah,
I'll call you
let's
this
do-
evening.
Let's do it again. I
Yeah.
like this Swedish place.
Yeah. Okay.
Especially those rolls. Bye-bye.
Bye.